Terminating our contract with Measurement Incorporated at this point was a very challenging decision because we've been working to honor the effort and the investment of Tennessee's teachers and students this entire year. However, we've exhausted every option in problem solving with this vendor and to assist them in getting these tests delivered. In fact, earlier this week, we heard from Measurement Incorporated that a shipping limit was delaying their progress. So we worked directly with Federal Express to get it removed. Then we narrowed the scope of shipping by asking MI to only prioritize the delivery of math and English language arts tests. However, despite narrowing the scope, MI was still unable and unwilling to assure us that they can guarantee their deadline of April 27th or even the next few days. As of today, MI has failed to ship all math and ELA materials to districts. Throughout this tumultuous relationship, extending now over several months, we have consistently lost confidence in Measurement Incorporated and are incredibly frustrated by their lack of ability to perform and communicate. While MI has had 11 weeks to plan and prepare for the distribution of Part 2, they have delayed their shipping schedules 3 times only in April. MI originally told the department all materials would arrive in districts 1 week prior to the testing window. The company then told us the worst case scenario was Friday, April 22nd. However, they most recently published this timeline by saying it was actually going to be Wednesday, April 27th, calling it now a new worst case scenario. Upon learning of the final delay, the department immediately and repeatedly requested specific delivery dates for districts, which MI said they were unable to provide. We are deeply disappointed in the performance of this vendor, especially after districts, schools, and the department have attempted to provide solutions to almost every obstacle we have encountered to date. I am humbled by the leadership we have seen in our classrooms, our schools, and our districts. I am incredibly frustrated, though, that our educators and students have given so much, and yet our vendor has not been able to reliably perform. The department is currently working with the state's Central Procurement Office to expedite the selection of a vendor for both scoring of this year's high school assessment and the development of next year's test. While the transition to a new assessment this year was incredibly challenging, we believe and we know that annual assessments are a critical measure to ensure that all of our students are on track. The work that has gone into our test transition supports goals that we believe are the right ones in Tennessee. Preparing our students for the modern day demands of our colleges and employers, and equipping our education system to provide more real-time feedback to students, parents, and educators about where our students are on that journey. Results from statewide annual assessments give both teachers and parents a unique feedback loop and a big picture view so they can better understand how students are progressing and how they can support their academic development. This year will be the next step in an ongoing transition to ultimately make sure that we meet these goals and we do this right. Thank you. I'm going to step aside and answer questions. I also wanted you to know that Wayne Miller, who is the Executive Director of our Tennessee Organization for School Superintendents, is also available for questions after I take questions. So I'll move over here and we will take some questions.